Hello, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Daily Events Worldwide, and we are on October 9th, 2024. Welcome to another surviving day on the planet, and welcome to the Daily Do, giving you your space weather update, as well earthquakes and volcanoes, world weather, and space weather. Looking at our sun the last 48 hours, yet another X-class solar flare from the Earth-facing region, 3848. Right smack dab in the equator there, large eruption. You can see tons of plasma smacking back into the surface of the sun. This was connected to one of those plasma filaments that I had showed yesterday. And also this morning in the sunshort, if you haven't seen that yet. Please, my friends and family, share this video with your friends and family, as we have one of the largest geomagnetic events heading our way. And it's going to be here in less than 36 hours, my friends. This is a very fast-moving solar flare, instantly putting us into a level 3 solar radiation storm and as well level 3 radio blackouts. Looking at multispectrum here, a couple coronal holes still to talk about. This one's getting ready for an Earth-facing. And look at that eruption. Large X.1 solar flare, plasma filament eruption, and coronal mass ejection is on its way. Amazing images here brought to you by Solar Dynamics Observatory. Took a bit for them to update the imagery here, but this is the most recent images of our sun with four sunspot regions. 3848 is the culprit of this most recent X-class solar flare. 3852 is looking pretty big and dangerous as it is cresting into view right now. But look at that, 3848, large X-class Earth-facing solar flare. Current space weather conditions now, level 3, strong radio blackout impacts expected, and as well, strong level 3 solar radiation storm impacts. Radiation hazard avoidance recommended for astronauts, passengers and crew in high-flying aircraft. Single event upsets are likely. Solar winds are coming in at 279 kilometers per second right now. Solar X-ray flux showing long-duration X flare from yesterday, and as well as 2 more X flares today. Solar proton flux really elevated up into the S3 range. Geomagnetic activity hopped up to a KP7 yesterday. Watch for all that to hop up yet again tonight and tomorrow night with this large coronal mass ejection on its way. This is the most recent Space Weather Prediction Center. Look at the top there for impact, date, and time, as we will be expecting this tomorrow night and into the 11th. So late tomorrow night, geomagnetic storm impacts are prevalent. Stay safe and healthy, my friends and family, and please be kind and love one another going through these crazy days together. ISWA Space Predictions Bio showing large coronal mass ejection here as well. Looks to be about the same prediction. Just a massive solar event, and we've seen multiple since May. Unprecedented solar cycle 25. This is a look at our DRAP absorption map showing the highest frequency affected, both polar regions being radiated, and most likely blackouts. Tonight's aurora forecast and tomorrow will be prevalent as far down as Utah, South Dakota, and tomorrow night, same thing. Highly charged geomagnetic event over the next 2 days. And share this with all your friends and family who want to get out there and maybe see the northern lights or the aurora for their first time. Having a look here at tonight's aurora forecast, KP of 8 expected, and level 4 geomagnetic storm for tomorrow night. A little visual of Southern Pole and North Pole. This is up to an hour. And then we get to LASCO 3, showing the last 2 days of cosmic energies leaving our sun. And look at this mess that's on its way. Mercury on the left-hand side, Atlas on the right-hand side, and our sun with a fantastic display of cosmic energy. Wow. Multiple coronal mass ejections, and the most recent one had a lot of plasma associated with it. To see the wave coming through, full halo C.M.E. LASCO 2 showing the same thing. They're not catching the Atlas comet just yet, but still some amazing imagery here of some very quick and large coronal mass ejections. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks for over 81,000 followers. Please share and show you care. Now let's get to earthquakes past 24 hours, as USGS is reporting about 230 earthquakes. 5.0 earthquake here, Alaska, Nikolskoye, Alaska. Earthquakes are really piling up through that region. Kamchatsky with a 4.5. Rare earthquake here in Zhejiang, China, 4.9 magnitude earthquake. Quiet across the West Pacific right now. Papua New Guinea with a 4.5. Kermadec Islands region, those earthquakes are piling up as well in between Fiji and New Zealand. Way too quiet South American plate today. Quiet across Africa. And as well Europe. Nothing through the Atlantic. Most of the activity has been in the West Pacific, Northeast Pacific, and as well Central regions, North American plate. USGS, as I said, reporting 239 earthquakes in the map area the last 24 hours, largest being the 5.0 in Alaska. Let's have a quick look here across the United States at most notable activity. Minor seismicity, Oklahoma. As well, minor seismicity here at Silvergate, Montana. Stanley, Idaho with a 3.0. Notable Kenosha, Utah. Activity throughout the region. And as well into Southern California, Mexico border, Westmoreland, California, seeing some minor activity. And then Pueblo, Mexico, seeing a small earthquake swarm here, about 24 in the region. Across California state, no major swarms to talk about. Up into the Pacific Northwest, Oregon and Washington, minor seismicity at best, nothing major to report. Notable earthquakes there at Mount St. Helens and all across Alaska and very far north in Point Hope, as well Kaktovik, Alaska. Let's have a quick look here at the last 7 days, according to USGS, all magnitude. And they have been piling up all across the Aleutian Islands. Heads up, my friends and family, we are expecting a large earthquake over the next 36 hours. Mark my words, it's going to be 6.5 or greater, and most likely will be in the North Pacific or South Pacific. Earthquakes are stacking up, even through the Kermadec Trench. We haven't seen a large one through the region there. Quick glance here at the last 7 days for shakers around the globe. Take a quick moment to thank you for watching. And please, if you live in an earthquake-prone zone, just be ready. Have a plan. And if you want to get out and see the Northern Lights tomorrow, stay safe, stay healthy, and share this video with your friends and family. The best aurora forecast and the best place where you can get all this information packed into one video with the Daily Do. Way too quiet across the Pacific Northwest. Little concerning with the earthquakes stacking up in Alaska and as well north of Greenland. Now let's have a look at our air quality forecast, brought to you by our 66 volcanoes around the world and as well wildfires. No new volcano eruptions to report today. Quick glance around the world at the air quality forecast. No new major sulfur dioxide plumes, but notable through the Philippines, northern Indonesia, and as well in the southern hemisphere. Lots of SO2 swirling around, and I'm sure that was a lot of it is from the wildfires in the Amazon, overlooking the North Pacific there, Kamchatka. Many active volcanoes through the region. Have a quick look here at weather, brought to you by windy.com. Of course, Hurricane Milton will be raking across Florida Panhandle tonight. Big low pressure system moving into the west coast of Canada and Alaska for the long range. Just a massive system. As I shared yesterday, superstorms galore across our planet right now. And watch for all this to change as these low pressure systems start coming from the north through Hudson Bay, overlooking Europe and Africa. Post-tropical storm Kirk is now impacting France and will be scooting up into eastern regions of Europe. You've got multiple low-pressure systems heading your way, overlooking South Africa, India, Southeast Asia, and Australia. No major cyclones or typhoons, but interesting low-pressure system grinding up the west coast of India. And as well, in the long range, another low could turn into a cyclone in the long range for the east coast of India. No typhoons forecast for China or the West Pacific right now. Just a lot of systems coming from the north through Siberia and then into Alaska and funneling down into North America. Very cool nights right now. No frost warnings just yet across North America. But big low pressure systems will be affecting you guys in the long range, especially the BC coast. Have a quick look here at Hurricane Milton. As it is now, just barely a hurricane. Category 1 hurricane at best, but has produced multiple tornadoes ahead of it. Eye of the storm still has yet to impact Cape Coral, northward to Sarasota, looks to be about the region that will be impacted by the eye of Hurricane Milton, this once-in-a-century hurricane. It's been really exciting reporting all of this to all of you, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the love and support to the channel. Please don't forget to give a big old thumbs up. Get in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. Stay aware and prepared. Stay young and have fun. And get your daily dew. Bye-bye now. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.